guys. It is an Intel RICO mission. Your one and only goal is to find intel on the weapon that the group Bonus Mundi are developing. The fewer the shots fired, the better. Sermo will act as your scientific coordinator. Because of the OLT, Operation Live Transmission, she will see what you see, hear what you hear, and what she says about the technology will be understood as an order. She tells you to take a picture of something, you take a picture of something. She tells you to steal something, you steal it. You will all be connected by a secure radio frequency thanks to the chipset you've got in your brain. By precaution, you have to use your code name, but no one should intercept it. And don't underestimate the enemy. We don't know how militarized they are, but the intel shows.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Indie Direct, where we look at nothing but indie titles and give them that sweet, sweet loving that they deserve. Got an interesting one coming for you today. But before we jump into that, I know you like what we're doing here, so why not leave a like, subscribe, and if there's a game you want us to play, leave a comment down below. Now let's jump into it. Times Squared, released November 11th and goes for $35, is an open world FPS. The year is 1984. The world is about to explode. Relations between the USA and the USSR are getting worse, and all nations are preparing for a possible Third World War. You play as Talus, a young elite soldier for the ASA that's sent to do intel reconnaissance mission on an island which the CIA has indicated knowledge of terrorist activities. The terrorist group is named Bonus Mundi. In the opening scenes, you are actually flying in when all of a sudden an EMP attack brings down your plane, leaving you the sole survivor for the time that you believe. Now, on to my opinions. This game is made with the CryEngine, which, to be honest, is kind of amazing. You don't see very many indie developers go with the CryEngine. And it is, from what I can see as an early access game, is a great looking game. It has everything that almost kind of screams like Crisis 1 or 2, and that's a good thing because those games were incredible and I loved them. The storyline seems to be interesting. It still seems to fall a little flat in some areas, almost a lot of grab-and-go missions or running from this point to the next point, which, again, I'm not going to hold against them. This is literally made by two developers who have never made a game before, and instead of using Unity or something of the sorts, or the Unreal Engine, they decided to use the Crytek engine, which I don't know, I haven't looked at it myself, but I can't imagine it be any simpler than those two. Environmentally, the game has wonderful biomes. I think the one that really stands out to me all the time though is the jungle, just because I don't know why, but I feel like the Crytek engine just nails it perfectly, just because that's how their games were always set in the jungles and everything like that, that their assets for that always look beautiful. If you do decide to play this game, I will advise though to actually put it on easy, not normal. It seems like the developers may have somehow gotten something mixed up to where the normal mode is almost like hardcore. Every enemy has a beeline shot to you. No matter how far away they are, they do not have very much of a miss percentage. On top of that, I don't know if it's a bug or if it was a feature that they were trying to put in, but it almost seems like some enemies, even some of the same variants of enemies, have completely different health bars. There's one guy that I could take down with 2 shots to the head and he'd be completely fine, and there's another guy, same person, same skin, everything like that, and I would have to actually shoot almost about half a clip to a full clip into his head just before he would stop stumbling and getting back up. And that's where another issue comes in, to where death is a very, very easy thing to happen. It can get frustrating when you're trying to run around and repeat the same small little area with 3 enemies that keep killing you almost instantaneously because of their sharpshooter ability. But this is an interesting game because when I talk to the developers, they're actually releasing this game in early access for the community to find any bugs and fixes that they have, but they're also wanting you to join into the Discord, and if there are things that you are wanting implemented into the game, or you can have ideas, to let them know. This almost seems more of a community-driven game than anything, to where they're going to build something with the base that they have now. They're going to build something that everybody's wanting to play, which, if it gains traction, could be a pretty good game, and it may be in development for maybe like another year, if that. But all in all, just like any early release game, there are going to be the bugs and there are going to be its crashes. Now, would I recommend this game? That's a hard question. Just because of the price tag of $35, it's hard to tell, especially with an early access game. You're kind of putting in a lot of money for something that you're not quite sure is even going to last. But if you are a game tester, or you're thinking about possibly going into game testing, and you have some spare cash that you want to put down and definitely see a game that will be developed slowly over time, then yeah, I would definitely recommend it. If this is a game to where you're wanting fully flushed out, finished, and perfectly running, I wouldn't be able to recommend it to you at this time. I would actually say either wait 6 months to a year, put it in your wish list, and just keep an eye on it and see where the development goes for the next time. But I am genuinely impressed that this game, the way that it looks and the way that it's been playing, that this was only made by 2 developers. They've done everything themselves, and you could tell that they put their heart and soul into the game. And they're really hoping that this game will kind of pick up traction and actually create a sequel down the road if this one is actually more successful. But there you have it, guys. You see the gameplay, you see my review. Pick it up if you want to. Link will be down in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.